Random boosters have been a part of the Beyblade franchise for decades. And while they are a cool idea, they could be much better. Not only for the fans, but also for Takara Tomy. There's a variety of ways to get rare bays. Tournaments, rare bay get battle, and of course, random boosters, where you have an assortment of bays with one being the prize. But they got problems. As of right now, there are two kinds of random boosters. You have normal random boosters and random booster selects. The selects straight up suck. TT still considers the prize bay as a prize, but they're not rare. You have the same odds of pulling the prize as the others. So if you don't pull it on the first try, you're paying more for what should have been released as a normal booster. Normal random boosters are a bit different. They actually have a rare bay, but sometimes I question if the prize is actually rare. Here's the thing, TT released Sark Edge as a random booster. Hasbro released Sark Edge as a booster. And according to TT, they're the exact same. You see where I'm going with this? Then there's a second prize which has the same pull as the rare bay. I know they're both Sark Edge, but this is Sark Edge and this is the Sark Edge.
This guy's okay, but I wanna party with this guy.
Shouldn't the rare have a little harder pull? Someone please answer this. What's the big difference? Is it just the company? Why do I get the feeling I answered my own question? This probably wouldn't be a big deal if it weren't for the actual problem I have with random boosters. Wanna know what the funny thing is? Beyblade already makes the options, they just don't put them in random boosters. For instance, alternate stickers. These aren't officially released very often, but if TT doesn't release them as overlays, they'd be a cool addition, especially if some of them are hollows. I could also see metal coats, anime exclusives, and manga exclusives added. I mean, TT doesn't make the exclusives, but they could. Also, Beyblade used to have secret rares. What the frick happened to those? As of this recording, the next random booster will be Hell's Reaper, but imagine if it looked like this. You have two normal bays and then Hell's Reaper. Next would be the same bay but with an alternate hollow sticker. After that would be the metal coat, which could be inspired by Scythe Chronos from Metal Fight. Then the cream of the crop would be the secret rare Strike Hawk. Someone actually made this bay in real life. This version weighed around 34 grams, and the creator gave it a triple attack gimmick. Very similar to Burning Cerberus, except the spike attack is a bit different. This bay actually performed pretty dang well, and even if it weighs 34 grams, it actually hits pretty hard.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
I think this version or something similar would be great for fans. Not only would you get cooler and better rares, but the original bay is much easier to obtain. And this version would be better for TT as well. Since there are different rares, there's more incentive to buy the random booster. So with this version, TT can make more money. I'm not the biggest fan of Beyblade's random boosters, but I don't want them to go away either. Sure, they could be better, but getting rare bays in this form is pretty fun. Of course, there are other things to consider like the rare bay get battle, but I think this concept is a good start. They could also just take out the anime version as a whole. A random booster could look like this instead. Random boosters have been pretty much the same for years now, so I don't really expect them to change. But if you're not a fan of them, there are ways to avoid them and still get the prize. Anywho, how do you feel about random boosters? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Is my idea stupid? And seriously, how ugly is this?